When Norman Osborn decides to test the enhancement serum on himself, it does give him increased strength, enhanced senses, and all that stuff, but it also gives him a pretty bad case of identity disorder. And that's what the Green Goblin is. He's Norman's alter ego that can choose to take control over the body whenever he feels like it. While it is the serum that gives the Green Goblin alter ego life, it was always there in Norman from the beginning. It just didn't have this level of sentience. When the Green Goblin tells Norman that he's always been there, he doesn't mean that he could have taken over the body whenever he wanted and just decided to right now. What he means is that the Green Goblin is a side of Norman that has always been there. It's a side of Norman that is likely the driving force behind a lot of his more ruthless CEO-like decisions. Norman said it himself, he sacrificed a lot to get to where he is, and the reason he was able to do that is probably because of that side of him that eventually manifested into the Green Goblin. And you do see some hints of that side of him before he even takes the serum, like when he's yelling in the boardroom or whenever he's talking to Dr. Strong. It's also probably the reason him and Harry don't have a very good relationship. He looks like he's a father who just has way too much on his plate but wants to be around his son, but Harry implies that they've always been distant before the serum. And to be honest, I would argue that Norman gets a lot nicer after he takes the serum because that side of him that is ruthless and conniving has a mind of its own now. But as always, let me know what you think, and if you got this far, make sure you drop a follow.